playing Darkest Dungeon, there's probably a fight here, and there's probably a fight at the very end, just so it's like... Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't really have to explore everything, but you know, there's fights everywhere. We also have a secret room that could potentially be around. What were we even doing this dungeon for? It was some kind of trinket. The trinket for one of the new characters, I want to say. No, it was the healing trinket. Yeah, for the Vestal. It allows her to be more useful in the second slot. Which is fine. I don't know. There's a weird case to be made about the DPS/AoE heal Vestal build. And I just don't know how to feel about it. I feel like you need like two mixed DPS healers in the group when you do that, just in case.
Even the cold stone.
But if you have that, I think it's fantastic. Because she applies a lot of debuffs and has a lot of good stuff going for her. If you can pull it off. And we didn't get a scout anyway, so we gotta go check over here. We gots to. You gots to do it.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
So stress isn't really a problem for this group in particular. It's a really good opener. How did a vampire go before a Cortesian? I like how they're trying to hit the person with 63 dodge instead of anyone else, you know? There you go. You can probably hit the vampire. What? Hey, this guy's dead. This guy has 3 life, and this guy has 9. Like I said, I'm not too worried about stress. I mean, the darkness is a little worrisome, but it doesn't really matter. We're gonna destroy them anyway. The worst thing that could happen is they get a crit. Like, she gets one more turn, and then she crits on her stress ability for like 40. That would be unfortunate. Problem solved. Whoop-pat. Man, that extra healing is so crazy. It stacks up really fast.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Well, if we loot this in lower light, there's a chance we'll get more. So, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but on the Steam Workshop, there's been a lot of... Oh, we're out of torches. I just hit T and there's nothing left. On the Steam Workshop for Darkest Dungeon, there have been a lot of pitch black dungeon compatibility patches coming out here lately for class mods and stuff. So I think that's what we're gonna do next, is I'm gonna try to get a full pitch dark dungeon playthrough, pitch black dungeon playthrough going on, and we're gonna try to get as many of the mods as we can cram in there that are compatible anyway. So these skullets that are blue summon these cracked ones.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
I wonder what this guy does. Oh, he summons Skullet too. Okay. This is just a giant summoning party, pretty much. This guy is dead. This guy is 1 HP from death. Welcome back, Bob. Did you get your Sonic that you were craving? Well, I guess we'll never know what he does. That guy's dead next turn too. Oh, it crit.
You will crit, you will crit.
For how much? 64? Oh god, you got a baby crit. You know, that's the feels bad, man. You got like the bare minimum of damage out of a crit. You spent too much? Rip, dude. Did you at least get some good new stuff?
Brought low and driven into the mud.
Get rid of the holy water. Well, we're out of torches. And it's dark. It's real dark. It's actually
Arrows may indeed stalk
black
these
as
shadows,
pitch.
but yonder, a glint of gold.
Now he has the spoopy music. I can buy enough for the week. Nice. Good shit, dude. Honestly, that's a better investment than Sonic anyway, if I do say so myself. That sucks that our stunner is out of party order now. We're probably gonna eat a lot of stress for this. Ow, do they have plus accuracy? Yeah, and higher damage. They have such high accuracy they're hitting somebody with 65 dodge. Oh, but they can't hit the vampire with 20? Really, game? You know, it doesn't matter that it lowers torch when you don't have any torch. Do it a creep. I really want to kill this lady. Ow.
Clarified in a single strike.
You stop that right meow. And the stressor's dead, so the most dangerous thing is gone. Yeah, we're fine. It's no problem. It is a little awkward that we wasted all of our torches, though. That's our fault entirely. This guy needs like 4 more damage on him. Hey, couldn't this did it better myself. And I'm not a vampire, so just throwing that out there. Not fond of missing though. Man, that's with lower damage too. Gonna keep lowering our stress here. I want as little as possible when we get out of the dungeon. There we go. Oh.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Gimme, gimme. There we go. That was decent money considering we had no money making characters in there.
Room by room, hall by hall, we reclaim what is ours.
Got about 20k, almost level 6 on our character, 2 XP away. Nobody actually leveled up, but everybody's close. There's 2 people that are within 2, and somebody's within 1. I don't even know if our Hollow gained XP. Unless she hit
Finally,
3.
The serum is working.
Did she
And
hit
the side
3?
effects are manageable.
You know what? Actually, she 100% hit 3. And she's gonna be at the top because she's in our party still. Yeah, she did. Okay, cool. %35 extra damage if in position 1. 45% extra stress if not in position 1. Holy fuck. Okay, we got Harbinger. It's a set item. Disease resist, max HP, dodge, lower damage on melee skills. But it looks like it increases your eyesight abilities by quite a bit if you get this set. So we have another hood, another acolyte, another fawn. Can't afford it, so they're just gonna have to chill. Unless that is higher than ours. 1? No, ours is definitely level 1. Yeah. Fawn level 2. Our fawn is... Our fawn is still level 1 actually. And doesn't have anything crazy good.
Those without the stomach for this place must move on.
Deathblow resist is really good on here. Damage and runes and move resist. Meh. Alright, so where are we going? Is there anything really good? Crusader. Speed, damage, scouting chance. Eat extra food though. That's pretty mediocre if you ask me. Plus we've been using our Crusader as a healer here lately. Twilight Knight. Healing received, virtue chance, max HP, lowers his debuff resist, dodge, and damage though. Or her, rather. I don't really want anything here. I mean, I guess the damage to beast could be pretty good, mainly for the big fight later. Ooh, extra stress healed too. We could go fight the Kraken, I guess. A lightsaber? I mean, hey, I'll take a lightsaber. It's level 3. We could take a similar party. Or the exact same one, honestly. The only thing I'm a little concerned about is we were missing a bit of damage, but I think we could pretty much solve that problem. We just took off one of these damage trinkets and threw on a blight trinket. I need a pretty good one though. %15%? That's not terrible. Plus we should get 10% from the level up, hopefully. Yeah, let's go increase our abilities and stuff. See if it actually increases our chance to blight. Because 100% is just not good enough. It goes up to 105%, so we're going to be at 120. That's better than what it was, I guess. I mean, in a level 3 dungeon, those people were having like 30 to 50 resist. So 120 is a lot better. So what are we using? We're using 1, 2, 4, and then last. This is a pretty strong ability, but there's a massive problem with it. I mean, it's really good against a boss, is kind of what I'm getting at. Other than that, it's kind of hard to, like, give that thing a thumbs up. Yeah, I guess we'll just take the same party. It's actually a pretty good one. We don't have very much damage, but again, the vampire isn't going to be super good here because the enemy is so far in the back. We kind of need somebody who can hit the back line. But they need to be able to hit the back line, but also be a frontliner. And they have to specifically hit the 4th slot. Which, I mean, the only person I'm seeing currently is the Iron Swan Fanatic. And also Bleed Out would be really good in this situation too. We could take off Yart, Barbaric Yop. Because she'll end up being in the front because the Cortesian's gonna dance backwards. Yeah, we'll do that. But we don't have to unequip all trinkets either because we're just gonna pretty much transfer these directly over. There we go. And I think she just hit level 5, so she might need upgrades. We're not gonna pay for everybody's yet. We don't really have the money, but oh my god, that's 8,000. Oh, it hurts. But the crit goes up, I guess. Speed goes up too. Where did my money go? Goes up to 4 bleed. Goes up to 5 bleed. Goes up higher and buff. And the stun. Alright, well we have no money. So after we do this boss, we're gonna go make some money. Yeah. I don't know what happened to it, to be honest. There's no way I just spent it all on random upgrades that we probably didn't need. I'm gonna overstock because I am a little nervous. This fight. We do have a cleanse, so I'm gonna just bring 2 of each for outside of combat cleanses. 2 of these for corals, 3 of these, 2 for chest, 1 for secret room, 2 of these for dark altars. We need to overstock on torches because we have the chick who loves to waste them. 3 of these for damage dealers, 1 of these for healers. And I think that's good. We don't really need anything else. Kraken has many tentacles to protect its foul body. Cut them off before they overwhelm you. So every single attack he does, if I'm not mistaken, summons a new tentacle. And he gets protection for the amount of tentacles he has and loses protection for every tentacle you kill. But if you attack a tentacle and don't kill it, I believe he gains protection. But if you attack him, the tentacles lose protection? I don't know. We're gonna have to figure it out when we get there. Okay. So obviously we're going all the way over there. The whole thing.
Finding the stuff
I've
is
only had
the
to
first
fight him
test.
once this far.
Now it must be carried home.
So I don't really know all that much about it. I just remember very small amounts of what happened last time. So as long as anybody but the Cortesian gets stressed, it's not really a problem. I always love when the one in the back goes first, because then they're just gonna stumbling scratch each other. Feels good, man. Ew. Honestly, we should just focus him instead. Stress is the biggest problem.
Destroyed.
Done and done. The only one who doesn't have blight on him. Oh, and we knocked him 1,000,000 miles away. Good, good. Wait, we can't hit you, can we? Yeah, we don't have the right ability on. This is awkward. Huh. Kinda forgot that that was a thing. He needs 2 more damage. Oh, never mind. That wore off, so
Continually
get him some of that.
Destroy them all.
Just go ahead and kill him. I just realized that she uses a branch for her damaging abilities. Just like a little twig.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Nice. We need to change your abilities back. Need to keep that. Need to keep that. I mean, we don't really need Iron Swan right now, but it would be nice. So we could only hit the front and the back. We couldn't hit the middle. We could take off the stun because, yeah, we have a guaranteed stunner in the back. She's just spamming it because all she does is heal and stun. Still need those deeds. I don't want to keep that for the boss. You know what? It's probably worth more than money. Yeah, I know. We need money. But we're just going to go on a money run after this anyway. Didn't stress out about it too much. $80, $90, $70, $70. Want to waste shovels. I think we bought enough torches to pretty much spam the whole time. Except for here. Once we get here, we need to stop using torches, and then we're gonna camp here. Unless the camp says we need to, for whatever reason. Alright, so you have plenty of bad stuff. You have calm. Ew, that really needs to be gotten rid of. Yips is also pretty bad, but I think calm is probably one of the worst, or one of her permanents. Off guard. That's fine. I'm pretty sure that means you
mariner.
Start out with less
misfortune.
dodge, I want to say. So it's definitely not something that was annoying to get rid of or something. It's just convenient to get rid of it for free. For free. Still know how to feel about the spam of that ability. It seems pretty good, but ow! You shot me, you a-hole. So I actually don't want to move back because I want her to use her healing spell.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
If we would have moved back, she couldn't have done that.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Elian is a totally balanced and fair character, and not completely amazing in every way. Winky face.
Press this advantage.
Man, this Cortesian's damage is actually kind of popping off.
This expedition
that.
at least promises success.
Normally we would have gotten rid of that for the money, but I think we already have this, but I think it sells for a lot. Like quite a bit if I'm not mistaken. Like maybe 2,000, maybe even more. Yeah, we got a map. It's actually a pretty chillax journey here. No, the 10%.
Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
I'm telling you, 10% is 90% and 90% is like 5%. But only in Darkest Dungeon. Everything else, you know, hedge your bets. But in Darkest Dungeon, you're probably boned. This is awkward. A guy with 1 speed went faster than a chick with 6. That is not what I expected to have happen. And he protected the stressor. Come on. You ought to know better than that by now. Poor stress. Only a 10% chance of it not working. Gotta keep lowering that stress as well. Who's guarding you? Rank 3.
Impressive.
There we go. Oh god. Why you do this? Alright, he gets one more turn. Actually, yeah, he will. We don't have the AoE to do anything about it. I don't like that these things are breathing. It makes me feel weird, man. Looking at him, I don't like it. This guy's dead next turn. We'll just take turns stunning these guys. Maybe it'll be slightly less annoying that way.
A decisive
Wow.
bowling.
75% protection and you hit for 12? Alright, he is dead next turn. Now we focus on this guy. This damn bastard. Go ahead and do this. This will not only will it heal us, which is nice, but there's a chance that it'll crit while we're walking, and it'll de-stress us as well. It's the double whammy. They're both dead, and I don't want to waste
The slow
torch.
death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
So this is de-stress, I believe. Right? Or is it damage? And this doesn't work. Yeah, just making sure. Fire's the hero. Yeah, it's de-stress. I thought it was, but I had to make sure. This is either that or is a buff of some sort. I like how she's saying all this darkness is perfect for an attack when she's the one who made it dark in the first place. I don't want to be here! It's your fault! Alright, we gotta just kill the stressor and we'll be fine here. Nice. That'll do. Fortunately, we couldn't do any damage from that first position. Okay, there's pretty much, you know, I shouldn't be saying this because this is Dankest Dungeon, but there's pretty much nothing they can do that is any any threat to us at this point. I mean, I know what happens when you say that, but I got a good feeling about this one. I don't want to use her ability. Not a problem, but it'll debuff her. I really like that you can stack that up.
Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Just super good for her in particular. Do we need to camp for any reason? Lowers my own dodge. Oh, gives them accuracy and damage. Removes mortality, plus 6% stress. We don't even have a skip the night fight, so I'm not even gonna camp, to be honest. Now you're adorable, game. If we get through this fight without taking any damage, we'll consider it.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Let's go and do this. We need to be able to hit this, so I'm gonna start out by hitting it. It'll debuff all these to have no protection, and then we can kill them. Ow. Oh, it pulls and stuns. It's a little annoying. Okay, so he's at 30% protection early game. Ow. Just get him to die to that. I would say I'm pretty sure it's a stress attack. Does that heal? It heals even if he misses. Wow.
Slowly.
Kind of
Gently.
ridiculous.
This is how a life is taken.
F it. We'll just do a bunch of damage here. We're gonna have to eat a lot of this damage over and over. 90% protection. Wow. Wow. Come on now. None of that business. That's not the debuff I thought it was. Okay, we gotta attack you so that these things become vulnerable. Then kill them.
Precision. And
That works.
Power. Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Maybe we will go fight the Shambler, I guess.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Alright, well, wish me luck if we die. You know we didn't even fucking use? Oh my god. Oh my god, and I'm an idiot. That feel when you're a monkey feels good, man.
Behold the infinite malignity of the stars.
I should have honestly just used the aphrodisiac. I was gonna save it for this check, but it would have been better served, I think, elsewhere. Nice, only one bleed. That would have been convenient. That's unfortunate. That was probably the only really bad way that could have gone down.
The ground quakes.
The only problem is we still gotta kill the clapper claws after the fight. That's something that most people forget about. They don't disappear when you get done. You still have to kill them. And they do stack infinitely with damage. Yeah, if we move one, we can attack. Nice, good, good, good.
It could be dismissed as a fever dream, if not for the corpses.
If not for the corpses. Every time. Yeah, that's the general problem. Ow, that's a lot of stress, homie. Damn, and we're not in a good spot to be able to stun, unfortunately. Nice, that one's dead. Oh, this one gets another turn? Come on. Wow, he crit.
Reeling, about to break.
Ridiculous. What a crazy enemy, man.
A death by inches.
Abomination
Success
only.
so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
That is interesting.
A moment of respite.
We're already.
A chance to steel oneself against
It's already
the coming
shit.
horrors.